I can't stop. I cannot stop buying manga. It is everywhere. In my dreams, in my reality, I see it everywhere I go. When I'm climbing up my tree, there's manga. When I'm eating a leaf, there's manga. When I crawl down once a week to take a... You get the idea. Alrighty then. This manga haul, like others, is ginormous. 100 plus manga. We got some rare things this time. We got some completed series, big ongoing series, found some insane deals, and like always, I have more manga than I will ever need, so we might just be giving some away. But if you like giant manga deals like me, make sure you check out Right Stuff Anime, affiliate link down below, because the summer sales are starting. Weeks and weeks and weeks of insane manga deals. Definitely check them out, because I know I will be checking them out and be getting stuff for sure. This manga haul's a doozy. It's super awesome. Let's get into it right now. Okay, let's get into it, but before we begin, check these beauties out. The new MangaSloth bookmarks are here, featuring this beautiful little Zen sloth reading manga. Beautiful artwork, super calm. These came out wonderful. These are given out with anything I ever sell or give away, which is a lot. This is the 4th different artworked one, so if you're collecting them all, good on you. And I've went through easily 1,000 bookmarks so far. I'm not even kidding. Let's get going in no particular order. We're starting off with Overlord 17. This is a great isekai. I definitely recommend this for anyone who likes isekais, obviously, or you like fantasy type settings with overpowered people. I got a nice Kodansha one with this big crease here. This white line is not supposed to be here, but too lazy to return it. Does anybody ever just feel too lazy to return some damaged thing? I mean, it kind of depends, but I felt too lazy. Then we have the most notorious talker, runs the world's greatest clan, 7 Seas here. This series is pretty good. I like this cover here. Then we have Chojin X, if I'm saying that correctly, and this is the new manga by the creator of Tokyo Ghoul, so it's got a little bit of that feeling in it. This volume was pretty good. I feel like the pacing of this is a bit rushed, or they're just skipping along a little too easy, but it's been pretty good so far. Then we have Call of the Night Volume 1. You may have seen this in one of my Yen Press box openings. It was in the giveaway also. This is our volume of it. My wife really liked it. She said it has super Studio Ghibli vibes, and just looking through here, I 100% agree. If that's something you like, definitely pick this up. Now, you've seen the Toilet Bound Hanako stuff that I had in the box set, and we got volume 0 here, which is a little bit of a prequel, I believe, to it, so you gotta have that. We have Skip and Loafer number 7, the most dark and gritty seinen out there. The seinen that is more shoujo than seinen. Great series. Definitely recommend picking it up if you enjoy shoujo, and not as much if you like seinen. But if you like seinen, you might like this also. Here we have Hi, I'm a witch and my crush wants to make me a love potion. That sounds wrong. Don't do that. Then we got Honey Lemon Soda with this crazy looking dude on the front. Now that is a chin. I've seen worse chins in manga, but that's getting there. Here is a awesome one that I recommend most people pick up. Daemons of the Shadow Realm. As you can tell, maybe this is by the creator of Full Metal Alchemist or Silver Spoon, if you've read either of those, or the artist for Heroic Legend of Arslan. New series out, and this is it, and it is great. Here's another toilet. Should have put that with the volume 0. This is volume 11, so this is the first volume after the box set, so continuing on with the toilet boy. And then speaking of, this is the mangaka of Full Metal Alchemist that I was just talking about, and this is a series that she is the artist for and does great work in, and this series is awesome. Skeleton Knight in Another World, volume X, and if you are familiar with Roman numerals, X means 5 plus 5, 10. Moving along here, Chilling in Another World with level 2 super cheat powers, volume 6. Every time I see these, see this cover, like just just like right here. I always think it's volume 2, and I'm like, it's definitely not volume 2, but I just keep seeing this 2 here, and I'm like, oh, it's volume 2, even though it's not, because I'm dumb. Then we have A Sign of Affection, volume 6. I like these soft looking colors, and these covers are really nice. Volume 6 of this, great series so far. Wand Dance, volume 5, keeping on with the vibrant colors. You got this like neon yellow here, super cool. Oshinoko, volume 2. If you know about volume 1, it was a little bit cray, so volume 2 continues on with that. Good. Queen's Quality 17, really great series. Definitely think more people should pick this up. It looks all cutesy wootsy on the front, but this series has some grit. It's stuff happening. Stuff is happening. So I did a little trade also this month with other manga tubers, and the other manga tubers I'm talking about are none other than Meet the Weeb Band. They had a misprinted volume of Ancient Magus Bride, and though I didn't need it, it piqued my interest and I wanted it, so we did a little swippity swap, and I got Ancient Magus Bride volume 8. Now what's misprinted about this one? Nothing. This is my regular one. This is the misprinted one. That's right, folks. It is 100% black and white. No color whatsoever. And I just thought that was the coolest thing. Let me know down below if you would buy a misprint this drastic if you've seen it in a store, even if it was a volume like this one that I already own. Then we have Sakamoto Days number 8, and once again I'm holding it upside down. The covers are just so dynamic anymore. They're super awesome. I mean, look at this. And Sakamoto, like I keep saying and I'll keep saying, volume 1 and 2 were kind of meh, and then after that, boy, it started cranking it into third gear. I'm liking the characters, I'm liking the story, and I'm liking the progression. And I'm liking the villains. They are doing a great job. I can see why this had some popularity and some hype. Speaking of hype, we gotta hype up Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt 19. You know the drill. This series continues to be one of the best manga in print, and I'm gonna keep saying that. Every volume is blowing me away. The art, the story, the characters, the battles, it's so good. And while we're there on the Gundam subject, we'll just pop these right in. I ended up buying a lot here of older Gundam manga. I'm working on collecting all the old Gundam manga in English, and while I have some of these, some of them I do not have, and some are more rare in the $20, $30, $40, even $50 range for some of these. I'll just show them off here, just nice and quick. I just have nostalgia. A long time ago, I collected Gundam manga, and I read a lot of these when I was younger, and some of them sucked big time. Some of them sucked big time, but some were really awesome, and some of them were just absolute bangers, and I'm happy to own them again. Also in the lot, I was sent Death Note Fatally Fun Facts. Not really interested in this. A lot of these are, does Light care about his family? Can one keep the Death Note ownership indefinitely? Are Shinigami allowed to help humans with Death Notes? A lot of it, if not all of it, is actually in the manga when I read it. Like, these are questions I don't need to ask. Then we got Peach Boy, Riverside. Continuing on with this is volume 11. Can't believe there's 11 of these. I just remember picking volume 1 up of this in a store and was like, what the heck is this? Peach Boy? What is this? But this series is good. I'm enjoying it. Also in that lot, I picked up some Shaman Warrior. That's one you don't see every day. This is an oldie, but a goodie. An older Dark Horse, and it's even got some color in the beginning. As you can tell, it's nice and dark and gritty. Some of these are not cheap, and I'm just picking these up one by one, easy peasy, till I get them all. Then we picked up JoJo's volume 7 and 8, Golden Wind. I read these both side by side together, and it was a pleasure. I read JoJo's when they come out one by one, but it was nice to have two to read at once. It just felt so good. Do any of you do that? You just wait on a manga you love so much. You have a lot of other stuff to read, and you just wait till 2 or 3 volumes of it come out, and then you just binge them, and it just feels so good. Then we got Amakoi volume 6, ongoing with this series. And here's a new one, Sunbeams in the Sky volume 1. Looks hecka cutesy, wootsy pootsy. Or maybe it's not. If you want to know anything about this manga or any manga you see, ask me down below. Correspondence from the End of the Universe, Volume 2. This one is surprisingly good, and they're continuing on with their cool cover, spine, and back, you know, filled with different things. Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest, Volume 12. On going with this good isekai faux show. Alright, long overdue. Let's bring in this lump here. We got Tagami Bachi Letter B, a series that, and this is complete, this is a series that I think more people need to see or to check out. It's really good, and I like how they kept with this watercolory starry night dark looking scheme for their covers and backs of the manga. Really good series, and I finally have it all. I had, I think, 1 through 11 maybe before, and that's all I got, I think. So 12 to 20, which completes it, is new, and I'm happy to have it all finally complete after years and years. I wish more people knew about this series, so definitely check this one out if you're interested in a good series. 20 volumes, really awesome. Here's some even older oldies. We got Cyborg 009. Does anybody remember this or watching this? But I picked up these 3 just out of a whim. I wouldn't mind owning these. You know, this is way before my time. I'm not that old, but it's definitely kind of nostalgia, and I wanted to grab them. We got the Ice Blade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World number 5. Still going with this. Strong. Good. Here's a new one that my wife got me. It's Your Forma, if I'm saying that right. This one's super cool. It kind of reminds me of like some detective movie or something meets The Matrix meets like iRobot or something. It's weird, but it's pretty cool. This was a good volume 1. I'm gonna definitely get volume 2 and try it out. And there's Wistoria Wand and Sword volume 4. This has been good so far. Here we got In the Clear Moonlit Dusk volume 4. Next up is Mashal volume 12. Mashal continues to be just okay. You know, its pacing is kind of whack, and you know, it's very repetitive feeling a lot of the times, but it's an easy read and a fun enough read that it's, you know, just your nice quick average 6.5 out of 10 or something that you don't mind putting in the half an hour to read one. It's not bad. Here we have a bit of a rare one, and it shouldn't be rare technically, but this is the Revolutionary Girl Utena box set. Now these retail for like $50 or something, but if you see one for $50, make sure you buy it, because a lot of the times these are not even close to retail. They are like $100 to $150, which is bonkers. But I found a good deal for this one. These are really nice hardcovers. It was a good series, and I think there's one little extra little series after it, but it just focuses on side characters or something. And it comes with a poster too, but I'm not going to show the poster because it's a bit risque. Then we have The Eminence in the Shadow volume 6, a nice little skimpy volume. Then there is, of course, Alice in Borderland volume 6. These are always great to read, and I know a lot of people can get the ending of this. There was a show about it and everything, but I like reading it one at a time, no spoilers, and I'm gonna be figuring things out slowly and on my own, and it's been fun. Then here we got a beefy one that has some expensive volumes, which shouldn't be expensive. This series, Arpego of Blue Steel, is still ongoing and still in print, and volume 20 is coming out very soon. I'm happy to have all that are out now. I'll show you them here, and just be aware that this is a really good, cool series, and some volumes can be a little expensive. I think 4 usually goes for like $40 or something or more, which is bonkers. And there are some volumes in here which go for higher also. I can't exactly remember because I did not pay these big prices for all of them, because I won't do that. I think 10's pretty expensive, and actually I passed it. Volume 6, this one right here, I think that one goes for like $75 or something. It's ridiculous. So don't pay those prices. But I'm happy to have these in my collection and to be able to read them and not worry about finding a volume 6 or finding a volume 10 or paying a $1,000,000, because now that I'm up to date, I will just make sure that I pre-order volume 20, which is coming out, and the rest when they come out. I have my big ginormous collection video coming out. It's been over a year since I posted a collection video, which is insane and too long, and I will make sure I do not do that anymore, because I'm a manga channel. If you want to support my channel, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you follow me, come visit me on Instagram. I am very active there. I show and talk a lot more about a bunch of different things. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.